This is Regina from Diary of a Psychic Healer. A lot of you know me by now. I've been posting on Facebook and blogging for about 12 years. And usually what I do is I send Reiki at a distance on my own time. You'll see posts about me sending Reiki every now and then. What I'm thinking of doing the next couple of weeks is logging on every Monday to do a live energy healing meditation, so that we can all start to integrate and experience energy healing in a more conscious manner. So today is the first one. My goal is to do these every Monday until the end of June. The time will always be a surprise, depends on what I'm doing that day, but be sure to check in on Monday nights to listen to the meditation. So, as you may know, I'm an energy healer. I work with angels, with crystals, with tarot, and I'll be bringing these into the meditations every week. Today we're going to be doing a pretty simple energy healing meditation where we would work with the aura and the chakras to kind of clear and balance the mental and emotional bodies, and then start connecting with the spiritual energy that we all have access to. So if you'd like to get ready, whenever you want to come back and do the meditation, make sure you're sitting somewhere comfortable with your back straight and your feet on the ground. And make sure you have about 20 to 30 minutes to settle in. So we're going to sit down and close our eyes and start taking a few deep breaths. As you inhale, you bring the energy and the breath down to your abdomen. And on the exhale, you send that energy down through your legs into the ground. Today I'm going to ask you to bring both of your hands to your heart chakra. You're going to see and feel as a shower of white light comes down from above, and it starts to rinse the room around you. It goes through the furniture, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. You're going to see and feel as that shower of white light clears all of the emotional and mental energy that is in that space. You're going to call on the archangels as well. Archangel Michael, who's the angel of protection. Archangel Raphael, who's the angel of healing, emotional, physical, spiritual. And Archangel Gabriel, who helps us connect with our intuition and with the emotional body. There are 3 big steps that we follow, actually 4, in any energy healing meditation. And the first one is to ground yourself. So as you continue breathing in and out slowly, you're going to see and feel as your heart chakra illuminates, filling up with green light. And just imagine that green light growing brighter and stronger with every breath. You inhale and the green light grows. You exhale and it becomes a little bit smaller. You inhale and it grows. You exhale and it becomes a little bit smaller. Once you've connected with your heart chakra, you can send green light down from your heart. See and feel it traveling down your central column. It goes to the bottom of your spine. It splits in 2. That green light starts to travel down your legs, going over your thighs, your knees, your calves. You send it out of the bottoms of your feet into the ground. Visualize and feel as that green light that's grounding you, connecting you with Mother Earth, goes through the floor, through the foundations of the building where you live or where you're sitting. And see and feel as that green light continues to travel further down, crossing layers and layers of rock, dirt, lava, until you connect with a large crystal formation in the center of the earth. That crystalline energy is going to store light, energy, love, anything that you may need in the next couple of weeks, anything that Mother Earth can give you. You visualize your grounding beams connecting with that amazing, huge crystal, and the crystal starts to activate. You can see and feel light and color pulsating through the crystal, flashing through the crystal. And you're slowly going to start to feel as that energy, crystalline energy, starts to travel up from the center of the earth, flowing in through your feet, going up through your thighs, your calves, and it starts to circle through your hips and back down into the earth. And with this, you start to connect a little bit more with your physical body. Your muscles relax. You're going to see and feel as your root chakra switches on a red sphere of light at the bottom of your spine. And this is your center for grounding. It's where you hold feelings of physical safety, how comfortable you felt when you were growing up, how well connected and accepted you felt by the people around you, the support you received. And it's also your roots to your community. And today you're going to ask for violet energy to come up from the center of the earth, like you're channeling an amethyst crystal. And you're going to feel that violet color energy flowing up through your legs to the bottom of your spine. And you're going to rinse and release any insecurities that you may have developed or absorbed during childhood. The image of yourself that developed up until you were about 7 years old. Any fears or insecurities that you may have learned or assimilated from your parents, consciously or unconsciously. And at the same time, you're going to ask for a thin ray of white light to come down from heaven, rinsing your physical body top to bottom. And you're going to see and feel as your root chakra is rinsed and invigorated by that white light. You continue breathing deeply. You're going to see and feel as your physical body starts to relax a little bit more, thanks to that combination of earth energy and sky energy. You're going to see and feel as that white light that comes down from above goes through your whole physical body and goes to the center of the earth. And at the same time, the crystalline energy that comes up from the earth flows all the way up to your heart chakra. Continue to breathe deeply. With your eyes still closed, you're going to bring your attention into your heart. You're going to visualize your grounding beams that go all the way down to the center of the earth. you're going to see and feel or imagine that a purple flower appears in your heart chakra. And this purple flower is going to connect you with your intuition. You're going to imagine that the trunk and the roots go all the way down to your root chakra. And through your root chakra and those green beams of light that flow down from your legs, that flower connects with the crystal that's in the center of the earth. You set the intention for both the flower and the amethyst crystal in the center of the earth to receive energy, information, intuition, and to digest it and give it to your conscious mind in a way that's easy for you to understand. You may receive some of those messages while you're sleeping, while you're meditating, while you're writing. And those messages are going to be practical, timely, and helpful. See and feel that flower opening up. You're going to ask that the light that comes down from above rinse your aura, releasing any doubts that you may have about yourself and your place in the world. You're going to see and feel as that flower absorbs and assimilates all of that divine energy, while also releasing any physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual barriers that you may have when it comes to your intuition. Continue to breathe deeply. Give thanks for this connection. You're going to imagine that a beam of light starts to connect your heart chakra and your throat chakra, flowing up and down softly, going through that flower. It starts to tickle your throat and tickle your heart. And it opens a pathway of communication so that you can listen to your heart. Today we're going to ask that our third eye chakra, or brow chakra, go on a short vacation for maybe a week or two, so that we can start to process intuition and process information with the heart chakra, and without burdening our minds as much. And in a few weeks' time, we're going to do another meditation to connect the brow with the heart. Take another deep breath. Visualize your connection with the center of the earth. And slowly bring your attention down from your heart to your solar plexus chakra, in the upper part of your abdomen, where your rib cages meet. I'm holding a clear quartz crystal in my hand, and I'm going to use the next 2 minutes to send you Reiki. And what I'm doing is I'm visualizing a brilliant ball of light and fire flowing through this crystal across time and space. And that energy starts to flow towards your energy body, but it actually enters through your feet, goes up through your thighs, over your knees, your legs. It clears your root chakra at the bottom of your spine. It gently clears your sacral chakra, which is an orange ball of light under your belly button. And then that beautiful Reiki fire continues to flow upwards towards your solar plexus chakra, and activating a beautiful yellow sun in your heart chakra. No, your solar plexus. Sorry. The brighter your solar plexus, the more strength your heart chakra will have. And these lower 3 chakras are what I call the manifesting chakras. The stronger, the clearer, the brighter they are, the more motivation, the more energy, the more passion we have to pour into our daily lives. And the easier it is for us to follow the messages that we receive from our intuition, and also to act on our dreams, our goals, and our ambitions. You continue breathing deeply. You visualize those 4 lights switched on. Red root chakra at the bottom of your spine, orange sacral chakra just below your belly button, yellow solar plexus in your upper abdomen, and a green heart in the center of your chest. Continue breathing deeply. At this moment, we're going to ask that Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael approach us. The angels of healing, protection, courage. You're going to quiet your mind and open your heart so that you can receive a message from them. The angels speak to us in our dreams, in our thoughts, in our feelings, and our emotions. Any changes that you feel in yourself, as soon as the angel approaches, will be part of the message. If you feel an emotion like sadness or anger or frustration, that's what they want to help you heal. And if you feel something like excitement, like love, like passion, those are the energies that they want to awaken in you. There are lots of ways of connecting with the angels. And they'll always help us, even if we're not switching on our intuition so that we can listen to them. But it does make their job in our lives a lot easier if we make a conscious decision to connect. So I'm going to leave you here in silence for about 30 seconds. You can just start breathing in and out slowly. And when this meditation is completely finished, I'd invite you to take out a piece of paper and a pen and to just write whatever you felt. And the messages will continue arriving then. Continue breathing deeply. Visualize blue and green light streaming through you. Blue for Michael, green for Archangel Raphael. And let their messages, their love, and their help flow through your energy body and your physical body so that you can receive it open and happy about what's coming next. Continue breathing deeply, slowly at your own rhythm, receiving the angels' energy and love, and their messages. You're going to feel one of the 2 angels a little bit stronger. If you get a sense of blue, or courage, strength, that's Archangel Michael. And if you feel an openness, a lightness, or if you sense green light or green water around you, that's Archangel Raphael. One of these angels is going to stand behind you with his hands on your shoulders. This is a placement for energy healing to flow into your physical body. So if I was doing an energy healing with you, I would start by standing behind you and placing my hands on your shoulders, connecting with your physical body, with your aura, and letting energy and Reiki flow through you, top down. That's the same thing that the angels are going to do now. Continue breathing deeply, receiving all of that light. We're going to say thank you, keeping this meditation a little bit shorter as it's the first one. You're going to imagine that a beautiful flower or a beautiful tree grows in front of you. And that flower or that tree is as tall as you are. You're going to see and feel its roots going down to the center of the earth. You're going to pay attention to its size, its shape, its color. Does it have fruit? Does it have flowers? You're going to imagine that beautiful light, pink, purple, or green, flows from your heart chakra to that tree, and it starts to activate its energy. That tree starts to grow a little bit brighter, to sprucing up. You're going to ask yourself how this tree feels. Does it give you hope? Does it make you feel comfortable? It's a visual symbol that we're working with today. And through this tree, we're going to connect with different aspects of our lives. And today you're going to imagine that you're filling it with water, filling it with love. And you're going to see and feel as that energy flows through the branches to every aspect of your life. There's a branch for romance, a branch for family, a branch for home life, a branch for school or work. And some of these branches are going to be bigger. You might feel like some of them are falling down. You're going to ask that this tree continue to grow, to become balanced, to become beautiful. And through this tree, you're going to send healing to any part of your life that needs healing. If you want to, you can also put a support mechanism around the tree, around the trunk, to help it grow a little bit straighter. And I'm sure we've seen that in real life, young trees that have kind of like wooden sticks around them. You can imagine that you pull the tree up from the top to straighten it out, to lift it up, to stretch it out. And that energy that helps to straighten it out and lift it is energy that's coming into your life to lift you. And if you want, you can call on the archangels, at least 5 or 6 of them, to show up. You're going to see and feel as those angels surround you and that tree. And if any part of you is feeling tired, sad, stressed, you're going to hand over those feelings and those emotions to the angels. You're going to let the angels come into your energy body, your physical body, closer behind you, and you imagine them supporting you and lifting you, the same as they do with that tree. Continue to breathe deeply and ask these angels of support to be with you for as long as you need them. Imagine yourself resting, relaxing, releasing any stress into the ground. And next you're going to visualize a beautiful, humongous sun shining in the sky above you. That sun shines down on you, clearing your aura, clearing the space around you. And you visualize and feel it filling that tree and all of the tree's surroundings with light as well. You feel your connection with Mother Earth. You feel the rays of the sun flowing through you. And your energy body and your physical body start to metabolize that light, giving its energy to you, delivering its energy to you, giving you an extra boost. We take another deep breath. We say thank you for the healing that we received from the sun. Now you're going to start the process for closing down. And the first step is to say thank you, which we've already done. Next, you visualize your connection with the source of light and love out there in the universe. You're going to see and feel as one last ray of light comes down from above, flowing through your whole physical body, goes in through your head, goes through your torso, down your legs, out the bottoms of your feet, into the ground. You see and feel that light rinsing through your aura. You bring your attention back to your heart chakra, to your connection with the center of the earth. You're going to let the image of that tree disappear or fade away. But it's still there and you can work with it again in the future. Next, we're going to switch off all of our chakras one by one. You bring your attention to the top of your head, the violet light in your crown chakra, and it switches off. Next, you visualize and feel a purple flower on top of your heart, and the petals close, protecting your crown chakra. You bring your attention down to your third eye chakra or brow chakra. The light switches off. You visualize an indigo flower on the front on your brow, another one at the back of your head. And the flower petals close, protecting your brow chakra. Bring your attention down to your throat. The light in your throat chakra switches off. You visualize and feel a blue flower on the front, another one on the back of your neck, and the flower petals close. Bring your attention down to your heart. We're going to leave the light on the inside. You visualize that purple flower inside of your heart chakra. It's still connected to the center of the earth. And you're going to imagine another beautiful white flower in front of your heart chakra, another one on the back. And the petals on that white flower close, protecting your heart chakra. You bring your attention down to your solar plexus, that beautiful yellow sun. You see it shrinking just a little bit so that it fits inside of your physical body. Then you're going to place a gold plate on the front, another one on the back. You write your name and you put a combination that only you know. The solar plexus is our center for personal power, confidence, decision-making. And by placing this beautiful layer of protection on our solar plexus, we protect our energy so that any decisions that we take are based on what we want to do with our lives, what's good for us and for our family members, and maybe not for other people's agendas. You bring your attention down to your sacral chakra, which is that orange light under your belly button. The orange light switches off. You visualize an orange flower on the front, another one on the back. The petals close. And you're going to place a gold disc on the front, a gold disc on the back. This is the center where we exchange emotional energy with people. And while we're working to activate our intuition and to develop it, I like to recommend that we place this extra layer of shielding on the sacral chakra so that we don't overwhelm ourselves by feeling other people's emotions. And finally, you bring your attention down to your root chakra, which is that red sphere of light at the bottom of your spine. This one remains open and activated so that we can connect with Mother Nature and draw on her beautiful energy for support. You're just going to make it a little bit smaller and fill it with white or violet light to shield your intuition. Finally, you draw your aura to the normal size, which is an arm's length around you, above you, below you. You fill it with violet and navy blue light to shield your energy. And what this is it switches off the intuitive sensors so that you're less sensitive to your surroundings. So that was the first meditation. It's an energy healing meditation, and what we do is we channel energy through our physical body, through our aura, through our chakras. Those of you who are just joining now, I suggest that you watch the recording from scratch, from the beginning. I'm going to be uploading or streaming energy healing meditations every Monday until the end of June. These are actually meant to accompany my books, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But first I wanted to mention the important energy healing steps, which I mentioned at the very beginning. We always start by grounding ourselves, bringing white light down from above and shielding our aura. The white light that comes down from above has that intention to activate your aura and to shield your aura. Personally, I like to call on the archangels because I love having them present, and I find that they're like wonderful teachers, healers, guides, and I'd encourage you to connect with them as well. Those of you who want to know more, as you may know, I've been blogging at Diary of a Psychic Healer since 2010, which is when I first signed up for energy healing and intuition classes. Blogging was a lot of fun, and I encourage you to go look at the blog whenever you can, look at old posts, see what inspiration you may find. And I also have 2 books on energy healing, and these meditations are meant to accompany the books. One of them is called Chakra Healing Magick. It looks at all of the basics for how you ground yourself, how you bring down energy, activate your intuition, connect with crystals, with angels, with tarot. And with this book, I set the groundwork for another type of healing that I really like, which is healing with astrology. But we need the basis of energy healing and having a really strong aura and chakras to be able to go into astrology and healing. And I'll have an astrology class coming up probably around September, October, so we still have a pretty good amount of time to work on the chakra side before we start with that. And if you're interested in an energy healing more from like a health and wellness point of view, the first book, which I released back in 2013, is called A Personal Guide to Self-Healing, Cancer and Love. I actually published this about a year after graduating from my energy healing school, which was a 2-year program that I did in London. There's a history of cancer in my family, and basically when I was studying, I kept having all of these aha moments, things that I wish we'd known beforehand, and thinking about how energy healing would have helped us cope with the stress, get through the process. Basically a guide for families that are coping with cancer, looking at emotional, spiritual support, and a little bit of the scientific side as well, as I used to work in a healthcare company, so I have a little bit of understanding of like the medical side, and it's how energy healing and conventional medicine can come together. So that's all for now. I hope to see you next week and every week for the next month and a half. Please feel free to leave a comment if you have questions. My aim is to do these meditations every week on Monday until the end of June. I'll always start right away with the meditation, and if anyone has questions at the end, we can address them at the end. But the idea is to kick off with the meditation so that we can start with that, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So that's all for now. I was going to show you one of my favorite tarot decks. I'll do that quickly. It's called The Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. There's actually 10 decks that I love and would recommend, so I'm going to add a comment under this video that links to a post that I have on Instagram where you'll find my 11 favorite decks, this one and 10 others. We'll be talking about tarot probably in week 5 or 6. and how we can use it for energy healing, connecting with the aura, connecting with unconscious memories, and to get a little bit of clarity on what we need to heal in ourselves so that we can continue to move forward. I love tarot, but I use it for healing, not for predictions. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy the meditation, and see you next week.